All right, hello and welcome we're returning back to the great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Hope you guys are doing well as always, and I guess a happy new year for all. Today is the 4th of January 2023, and yeah, I think I've got a bit of explaining to do before we get into the game. So I got ill. I mean, I did some streams before the 8th. We did the game. I did the Game Awards. I don't know why I said we, because I never showed it. I did the Game Awards, and I didn't really like the commentary I did there, and then so I decided not to do it. Then I did another slice and dice run, and I failed that. So we're never gonna play slice and dice again. Maybe not. But ever since I streamed it, I just didn't really want to play it again afterwards. So that was kind of my mistake, showing it in the first place. But maybe I do return back because it is a decent filler game. And then after that, like Christmas happened. You take your days off there. But on Boxing Day, everyone got ill. I got ill. My sister was ill first. And I think she passed it on to me. And then at the same time, I think me and my dad got ill. I think it was the flu. I don't know, but I had a sore throat. And it wasn't that bad. I felt it coming. And I just gargled some salt water, just before I went to bed. But it didn't help, sadly. And then I went ill for I mean, you could probably hear in my voice. But I went ill for Boxing Day till, I don't know, New Year's we were still ill. Yeah, my mum got ill after that as well. Everyone got ill. It wasn't a fun time. And we're still recovering, as we can hear. But I want to record, and I didn't know what to stream. I didn't know what to play. We got some games, the Steam sale's out. I've got some games, I got Vampire Survivors. Maybe I should play that. I recently bought Hypno Space, whatever the game is. What's it called? I'll find out. Hypno Space Outlaw? Yeah, that would have been a good game to play, right? But I was like, I want to return back to the great Ace Attorney, and we stopped. I had to look back just before the stream. We stopped at episode 2 at the second game. I do recall what happened, right? There was a fair going on. It was I forgot what it was exactly, the name, but it was like some, the great technology, whatever the UK at the time has brought up here. And, there was one guy who presumably created not time traveling, but a teleporter, but it blew up, or the fucking hot air balloon blew up, or something happened. Something to do with a hot air balloon. And it was like fucking Van Zieg's fucking colleague from college who was the perpetrator, and then we're trying to help, and then he's the fucking prosecutor. I don't know, but I'm going back in, and then fucking Gina. Oh, episode 3. Oh, did we finish episode 2? What's going on? What's happened? I don't know what's happened. Susanna disappeared. Yeah, she went back to her home. She went back to Japan, right? Because her dad. And then she came back last minute in episode 2 while I was fending for myself, I think. And I think that's what happened. So on episode 3. So we did episode 2, right? So this is a new slate, hopefully. It's been 6 months, hasn't it? It's a long time for things to stay so familiar. I don't know why we're playing this game. My throat is like shot. But we'll manage. We'll manage. I don't know. You might return. I want everything to be as you left it. But it has been some 6 months. It's true. Yeah, I've changed everyone's clothes. Is that DLC? They'll get DLC. I don't know. But alright, is the father alright, Susie? What happened? Alright, her father. Yes, Professor Mikotoba. I mean, it was half a year ago, but that's why you left to Japan. Went back. Oh yeah, and then episode 1, Susanoo had to she had to defend, right? Yeah, that was a good one. I like that episode. The first episode was pretty good. she had to like become a male defense lawyer because, you know, back in those days women couldn't do that, right? Alright, I think I wrote about it in my letter to you. That was all a trick. The fact is fine health, and I'm obviously very relieved about that. Yeah, I forgot why, though. I forgot why he tricked Cesaro, but, you know, that's for future me to decipher in the next few minutes. Let me read the history. Let me get used to the controls. It was quite by accident that I've been able to return to Europe, actually. It's because of the very grand conference called the International Forensic Science Symposium. The International Forensic... Alright, that's the same symposium Long Strong had, as mentioned. Don't worry, the broken English, you know, that C in English in reading is kicking in right now. Hope you guys like how I read text on screen. Like a very, you know, dyslexic child, even though I'm not dyslexic. You must tell us everything that happened while you were back in Japan. Yes, of course. I shall. And there's one other thing. One more thing, Detective Columbo. One more thing. Something you wrote in your letter that particularly grabbed my attention about you-know-who. About Kazuma. Yeah, my homie. My brother from another mother. Was his name? Kazuma... I don't remember. I'll tell you what I can. Oh god. Oh yeah. Jezil? What's his name? Jezil? Brad? Yeah, she was the perpetrator in the first game, the first case. And then she came back here. I think she... Did we get her in a track? I don't remember. Or did she run away again? I forgot, but... Alright, back in Britain. When I first arrived in Japan, I really thought I'd never be allowed to return to Britain. Curiously, after that awful trial at the Supreme Court, father's mood changed entirely. Yeah, should I say that? It's been like about a year since it has been a year. More than a year and a bit. I believe I had like a mouth ulcer at one point. And then we switched games to WarioWare. And then we never returned back. So... Alright, for the middle... Alright, wait, what? Did she die? What's going on? What's happened? Wait, I've got things from the other case. I don't remember the first case. I mean, the first episode. Alright, you dressed as a man then, didn't you, Susie? Oh, well, yeah. Since women were forbidden in the common, yeah, back in those days. I had no choice. Wow, amazing. Wish I'd seen it. Did you know? Yeah, I suppose so. Wait, can I take off the... I'm sorry, but I need to take off the vibration. I want to play at being a lawyer now. I could wear a false mustache, maybe. Yeah, we still got... There's a few things that Iris... some secrets, right? Iris has. Regarding her family, right? Or parents, shall we say. Alright, you're just 10 years old, Iris. Yeah, that's true. There's something else I've been wanting to ask you, Mrs. Otto. It's about the real reason why Professor Mikotoba summoned you back to Japan. You said in your letter it was something to do with convict's loot we found in Mr. Natsume's lodgings. That's right, the very large dog collar we found with the bee emblem on it. It says Mr. Natsume included a drawing of the collar in the report he submitted in his time in Britain. Can we see the court records? What do we have? The armbarm, yeah, the Great Exhibition, that was the fair. This was the teleporting thing, and some guy, like, fucking flew into the skylight of the tower or whatever. The victim, alright, he's finna dead. Screwdriver, how about this? Photo of the balloon that was just... Wait, did my phone just ring? No. Okay. Never mind me. Mr. Natsume. I'm dying. Hold on. I understand that when father saw the report, he turned white as a sheet. Why would that be, then? Father came to Britain himself, of course. Study. It was some time ago now, but he stayed for 6 years. I can only imagine that Something might have happened during that time. If you refuse to tell me what it was, then I intend to find the answers for myself. I've decided that I, for one, won't keep any more secrets. Alright, thank you. Oh, Susie. It's a very meaningful look, says Alisan's giving Iris there. Alright, the fire forensics, Lord Stronghand mentions something about the symposium, too. I think he said that investigating authorities from 40 different countries would attend. Yes, and from Japan. My father and Judge Jigoku have been invited. It's something of an honor. Is the judge the guy from Japan? I assume so. Something of an honor, I believe. Well, Professor Mikotoba is the leading forensics medicine. But who's the other person you mentioned? The judge? Did you say? Yeah, His Excellency, Judge Seishiro oh god. I was gonna cough there. Seishiro Jigoku. You met him? Last year in the Supreme Court? You can't possibly have forgotten. Is there an autoplay? It is... Select. Yeah. A terrible trial of yours? Yep. You think I'm gonna last 2 hours with this? I don't think. Yeah, there he is. You presided that trial. A trial? That trial. If I'm perfectly honest, I'd be happy to never see that man's face again. In my life as I die. As I cough. Yeah, I have not recovered fully. There was like suspicions that I might have been COVID. I haven't got tested, but the family has, and they say negative, so. It's been an awful lot of work. If I talk very, a bit more smoothly, as I understand that Long Stronghand organized the event. Yeah, okay. I think he's hoping that by achieving exceptional results, he'll get the job. he'll get the job of coughing his way to the Attorney General, most senior position in the British justice system. Oh god, was this a good idea to record? And we're doing it. We're doing it. I want to finish this damn game. You know, I'm a big fan of fucking Ace Attorney. Does Professor Mikotoba know Lord Stronghand personally then, I wonder? Actually, Long Stronghand gave me a long speech all about this very subject only yesterday. I saw Lost the Will to Live early on. Didn't even listen to much of it. How trying for you? Alright, Jezebel. Alright, hey Ninja James, how's it going? Wrong woman whose unforgivable actions ended in me being wrongly accused of a crime I didn't commit. Yeah, that's a... Do I remember, like, a year ago? Jezebel Brett. That's the name I won't forget. For as long as I live. Yep, from the first case. First game, first case. Seems it's a name we should all forget. I don't know if she's dead, though. Is she dead? Has she been caught? Did we catch her? Did she die? Is she the victim? In the second game? She didn't exist? Got a pseudonym? With an alias? Pseudonym? Real name was Shin. She wasn't a visiting student either. That was a friend. Okay, that was weird. Well, no, where is she then? Miss A. Shin. The name is literally all our intelligence service have been able to ascertain about her. Nobody knows why. Or even how she came to be in Japan. Alright? She was just like some weird spy, question mark. But that makes no sense. It's no easy task to be accepted as a foreign student anywhere. What could the woman have been up to? Right, I don't really know. The only thing we could be sure of is that she had some business in our country that we don't understand. Did she kill someone? I'm dying. Actually dying. I don't think this was a good idea to do a visual novel. What on earth was she? And why do I feel as though I heard that name before? Ishin? Well, if I do know her... I mean, I won't anymore. All right, yeah, this guy. Yeah. Memo. Yeah, I remember this guy. All right, so yeah, Brett died. Okay, yeah, I remember that. Oops, I hit the wrong thing. Let's put the autoplay as I... Alright, Many Momo? Alright, he was gonna say something about Kazuma. What did you learn? But he died on the voyage to Great Britain. His body should have been laden at the port of Hong Kong. Yeah. Should have been, but what happened? Well, it turns out his body never arrived. Somebody fucking got his body. Somebody body snatched him. Just disappeared. What? Kazuma's body vanished. Gone. The government tried to cover the fact. It seems. They erected a grave on the cliffs by our hometown, yep. Except Kazuma-sama isn't there. Did Professor Mikitoba know about this? Yes. It would seem that he did. But he didn't tell me. He's still investigating what happened to Kazuma-sama's body as we speak. I just don't believe him. What is this acute feeling of apprehension I have all of a sudden? Kazuma mystery. What happened to my homie? Alright, thinking back what happened on the SS Bureau. Something strange happened, question mark? I mean, after he died, we never saw his body again, did we? Yeah. Yeah, but what? Why do they have his body? Who has his body? Could it be? Could it be? He's actually still alive? Stop it, Mr. Naruto. Too much to bear. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Just thinking about the possibility pains me so very much. Cast your mind back for a moment, Mr. Naruto. Alright, I'm casting. Do I remember about a year ago? The Kazuma-sama was discovered. Mr. Shlomes was there, wasn't he? Yeah, he definitely examined the body. I remember it clearly. Ah, yeah. You're right. What, we're going to Shlomes? So if Kazuma hasn't been dead all that time, do we mean by Mr. Shlomes to lie to us? I don't think that's the case. There's no reason why he would do that in the first place. I suppose that's true, yeah? The idea that he might still be alive somewhere. He wants to fill me with hope, but I can't let it. Because if it turned out not to be true, then I'll be back at the bottom of that awful pit of despair again. I'm terrified of what that might do to me. Oh, Mrs. Zato. You know, she's given the idea the thought it deserves. It's Zazman we're talking about. I probably should have pushed it now. Wise choice. Alright, are we done? Because I gotta go. I gotta go. Want some tea? You have water gently boiling on the stove, I see. Goes wrong somehow if I can't hear the water bubbling away. We have plenty of logs. Not like we have to worry about paying for gas. It's important to open the window for fresh air when the fire's burning, though. Can't keep it closed just because it's cold outside. It could be a matter of life and death. Or in the freezing winter air, it's a matter of life and death too, if you ask me. Oh, well. Perhaps a nice cup of tea will warm you up later. Are we going home? Should be exactly as you left it. I've still never been inside. I've never been invited. Of course not. Only Iris is allowed in my room. But I'll be hearing you two giggling away in there again. How do you get it to the other side? Alright, Iris. Okay. Must be about a year ago now. Yeah, literally. Wrote a long story based on some of my father's old notes. I actually stopped at a good part, didn't I? Haven't played this game for about like a year. We returned back a year. That's what you call storytelling. Alright, Hurley's greatest exploits are called the Hound of the Baskervilles. Yeah, that's a very interesting story, don't you? But then Mr. Schlomes forbade you from publishing it. Yeah, we're going to meet Moriarty. Like, have we met Moriarty? I don't think so. Iris is Watson, right? Watson to Mr. Sherlock. You knew the title of it, didn't you, Susie? Yeah, apparently Cesaro. You were ballad. Is she? I don't know. You wouldn't tell me how you come to know about it. I think she read it. Isn't there like a book in? I don't know. We'll get to that. I think it's time. What's time? The case? Part 2? I'm only sorry. I had kept it for you for so long. Oh, she's gonna say it right now. The Hound of Baskervilles. Yeah, she says she's read it before, right? It was completely by accident that I came to know of your title, your manuscript, Iris. It was a short while before we left Japan. It was clearly Father's study, and I saw something on his writing desk. A large box of papers. Oh yeah, wasn't the victim of the first case, was Iris's dad, I believe. I think that was the case. There was a label affixed to the box. It was written in English. It read, The Hound of Baskervilles. A Baskervilles story. Of course, I had no idea what it was at the time, but Father came in and... Cesaro, what are you doing? There he is, the little man of mysteries. Oh, Father. You look at those papers? No, I simply read the label, that's all. Well, that's a problem right there. Well, put it out of your mind. Sorry? Forget you ever saw it, and certainly don't tell anybody else about this. You understand? Wait, did Iris's dad give it? Oh, I don't know. It's always, I'm only, you know, it's only assumptions I'm making. I have no idea. When I heard Iris mention the word Baskerville that day, that title just slipped out. We've never guessed. It was an unpublished account of one of Mr. Shlomes's exploits. Yeah, they put Shlomes's with an apostrophe S there. I mean, it doesn't matter which way you do it, but some people are like, just do an apostrophe, and that's it. When I returned to Japan, I asked Father to explain, but he refused to answer any of my questions. Alright, keep your secrets then, Father. Well, you said there was no box? There was more to that. I completely skipped the next line. Yeah, there was no sign of the big box afterwards, it looks like. That's all I really know. No doubt, my father has a very good reason for being so secretive about it. I don't get the story. Wait, have we read the story? I don't remember. Well, thanks for being so honest, Susie. Alright, mission solved. Time for the next episode. Alright, Mr. Naohodo. I'm ready to start investigating if you are. Commit every detail about the case to me. Oh, please. Please give me a refresher. Told me about the disturbing happenings at the Waxwing Museum. Alright, yeah, we forgot that was the thing. So you're fully abreast of the situation already, Mr. Zano. I expect nothing less, to be honest. I would think our first port of call would be to investigate this Mr. Drebber, the engineer responsible for building the elaborate machine. Alright, he's probably in prison. A conjurer source by the sound of it, well known in the fields of science and magic. Then, you need to go and arrest him. Well, yes. We must know the truth behind this case, so I agree we really do need to find the man. It sounds like it's a case of tracking someone down. Which is a job for the police. Oh, a great detective. I was supposed to guess who she might be thinking of. Alright, it might be Mr. Herlock Shlomes. We don't have much time, let's get right into it. Best of luck then. Oh, you're not coming today? I'm going to Brixton Road shortly for the herb market. Let me know later how you go on about it, won't you? Get some tea? Question mark? Alright, let's go, Cesaro. And that was a little abrupt. The pull of the herb market must be strong. Alright, are we going? Are we conversing? I think we can move. Let's move. A new location has been added. I don't know where though. I will go to the we'll go to the prison. There he is, Mr. Drebber, right? It's 23rd of October. Well, I'm not wrong date though for me. What's he doing? He's oh my, the whole world of the cell is covered with mathematical equations. It's still writing more now. Professor, sorry to interrupt. There he is. Oh, was that hairbrain? And who is this young lady? My name is Suzanne Mekatoba. I'm Mr. Nahoda's judicial assistant. It's a pleasure to meet you, Professor. Is this guy Drebber? Oh, if I only met a refine your moon like you sooner. None of this would have happened. No, that's not logical. Makes no sense at all. Oh dear. I'm sorry if my presence here upsets you. I owe you an apology too, Professor. Didn't manage to deliver what I promised you I would in the call this morning. Oh no. The whole thing, the whole miserable affair. Never mind, I won't say. It happened all because what you said? It's only happened, Professor Hairbrain. Have you been working on your cell? Oh, oh, you mean that? Oh dear. How embarrassing. I was suddenly struck by an idea. See, I simply had to write it down. The wall was all I had to hand. Makes sense? But he has chalk on him. Is there some new hypothesis? Something to surpass super high voltage instantaneous kinesis, maybe? Oh no, actually, this is my autobiography. Autobiography? I was diddled and fiddled by Albert Hairbrain. Alright. I found I can represent my odd fortunes with only odd numbers in the mission set of simultaneous equations. Really? I'm going to have to pay back all the loans I took for the kinesis machine, you see. So, it's going to be a new serial publication for the next month. Part 1, an odd birth, an odd upbringing. And meet the man's optimism, that's for sure. See, well, for now, would you mind if we talk a little more about the case? Wait, who's Drebber? Wait, I need it. I was diddled and fiddled by the pair of them. By Asmund. And by that aloof engineer Drebber. Alright, okay, here we go. Drebber's someone else. Wait, Kosi? People? Asmund, alright, Asmund's the victim, yep. Yep, colleague of Van Zeke. There's Gina. Tuspel's the waxwork. Loon? Who the fuck's Drebber? The young prince. I don't remember this guy. Maybe I do. Was this the guy who was doing balloons above the experimental stage all belong to this man? Okay. Okay, we haven't met Drebber. Converse. Morning trial. This morning's trial? Alright, let's turn on this head. I need a drink. Let's, the autoplay on. It's never my intention to deceive anyone. But I didn't want to trick the public. No, of course you didn't. In the call this morning, I realized something. If you did something wrong without knowing it, you still did something wrong. Logically, it makes no difference if you're aware of it or not. Ignorance is a poor excuse. The blame still lies with me. Oh, Professor. You believed me in this morning, you know. Barak did. He believed in my hypothesis. Well, I think that was just a necessary factor in the prosecution establishing his case. Oh, Barak wouldn't do something like that. I'm sure he's generally believed it. Did he? Now I understand now why it was that he decided to take on the prosecution of my trial, I mean. Because I can save your ass. As a terrible accident happened, nobody would believe in my hypothesis anymore. Not the police, not the prosecution service, not any lawyers even. I feel like I've dealt some kind of finishing blow there. So, if any other prosecutor has taken the case, if it was anyone other than Barack, I'm sure the prosecutor would have declared my hypothesis a complete and utter nonsense. Nonsense. I hit my finger on the table. In your case, you would have been declared a fraud yourself, Professor. Exactly. Which would have been a fate worse than that for me. Barack insisted that I was a proper man of science from start to finish. You think that's why he... I know him very well indeed. He's extremely kind-hearted soul. That extremely kind-hearted soul spent all morning trying to paint you as a murderer, didn't he? So this all happened in the morning. And Cesare came back. Alright. Mr. Asman, alright, poor lad. Yeah, do you think he set out to trick me from the very start? I'm sorry to say, does that seem likely, I guess? Yeah, I believe that Asman was doing the same hypothesis, right? No, he wasn't. He was just a boss of a large criminal organization. And his financial backer. I thought somebody was like trying to... No, man, no need. No need to say it. No need to say it. I don't think so. He looked over the paper I've written and said my work would benefit humanity and must something... What he said? And must be pursued, alright. He was enthused. In reality, he was mastermind of some vast criminal record. Still can't believe it. Yeah, that doesn't help his case. As the machine was essentially a set decoration for some stage magic. Probably didn't require a large amount of investment naturally. But the scale of it wasn't just some small trick. It was a very elaborate feat of deception. All young scientists are full of hope about burgeoning ideas, full of zeal. But none of us have any money. We want to do research, but we can't afford it. Many of us take on barely legal part-time work to try to earn just a few measly pennies to carry on. Go through it all, only to be taken for a complete fool. It's too wrong to believe. It is, I agree. That's why we have to find those responsible and bring them to justice. Mr. Asma is no more, of course, which leaves only the engineer. Mr. Enoch Drebber. Noach? Is that his name? Drebber the engineer? We never met him, right? Or magician, or swindler. It was about a year ago when Mr. Asma first brought Drebber to meet me at my laboratory. At no point did you have any inkling that he was just an illusionist? Press the wrong button, I need all the play. Drebber's a man of science, it looks like. He deceived you, Professor. It's unforgivable. We must do everything we can to find him and bring him to justice. Are there no more clues you could give us to his whereabouts? I'm sorry. We only ever discussed the Kinesis machine, nothing else. Very serious now. Although, just once, I did visit his workshop. Oh, do you know where he is? There was Norm's fabrication laboratory where he constructed my great machine. Well, that's where we have to go. Why? Why didn't you mention this before? In us Drebber's workshop. There's every chance we might find the man there. Alright. The classic Ace Attorney. You know, I'll just say the information later on in the game. And then we'll go there. So you've been to Drebber's workplace then? Yeah, just once, you understand. It was an enormous place. Plenty of room that construct the Kinesis machine, you see. Where can we find him? We have to go there at once. It's a good chance we'll find Drebber there. Well, yes, definitely. I'm sure. As in, I'm sure you're not going to want to hear this. Okay. I have absolutely no idea where the workshop is at all. I'm sorry. It's more than half expecting that. You see, I was blindfolded in the carriageway. Alright. blindfolded you. He wasn't taking any chances then. The place was incredible. The pinnacle of modern engineering. I bet your Iris probably knows or something. Special French machine oil that's impossible to obtain in Britain. Alright. The indescribable scent of that imported oil. Perfumers across the world should forget their scent formula and use that instead. Okay. I don't think oil would be a good idea to use. Alright. What do you think, Mrs. Ado? On-door machine for your next birthday? I never use any kind of perfume, Mr. Ado. I'm not sure I'd like to start with that. I don't suppose you know you're even part of the workshop's dress, Professor. You don't have a business card for Mr. Drebber, for example. The man was very cautious, Mrs. Ado. I'm sure he... Alright. Yes, indeed. He gave me his business card once. It's right here. Look. What? Let me see that. So, etiquette to the win, why don't you? Yeah, actually has it. What the hell? This is it. No Drebber, engineer. I'm afraid that's all it says. No address. Come on. What a shitty business card. How do we contact this guy? Might be useful, though. Maybe someone else might know. Are we done? Are we done with you? Maybe we present the card. Oh. Dark smudge. Must be oil. He said it was specially powdered. Very high quality. Oh, do we have a dog that we can use? Yeah, do we have a dog? I don't remember. Uno momento. Does it have any scent? Oh. Nothing here. Alright, let's present. Professor Hairbrain, what do you make of this? Alright, nothing. Anything to... Is there a way to skip? Is there a skip button? A circle? Or is it just holding? We just gotta... Alright, here we go, yeah. How could this happen? You must feel awful. As a man losing his life, the Crystal Tower was greatly damaged too. I know what happened. I must have mean that. Dad? The day before the demonstration, I had my usual meal of frankfurters at the hotel restaurant. When I paid the bill, they gave me 3 shillings, too much of change. Instead of saying anything, I just slipped the coins into my pocket. They're still there now. I wouldn't. You know, what do you mean wrongdoing? That's just being lucky, bro. How about this? Nope. I'm dying. Very phlegmy today. Oh, there he is. Okay. How could this happen? Alright. This is just the same line. How about the screwdriver? Professor, do you recognize this? Oh, it's Andrew, my faithful friend. How have you been? Alright, this is his screwdriver. You're very well looked after. I always rub him with machine oil until he's gleaming. Alright, I don't think that's how you like take care of a screwdriver. The age-old problem faced by driver files the world over, isn't it? I wouldn't know, I'm afraid. How about the balloon? Okay. He doesn't give a shit. Alright, we're done. We're done here. Press the wrong button. It's B. The back. And then I guess we're moving. Let's go to the experimentation stage. Maybe we see Gina, maybe... What's his name? Gregory? God save... I guess in these times, still the Queen, probably. Oh, there's Gina getting licked. Oh yeah, there it is. Dog. I had no idea there were so many people in the world. I know what you mean. It's really packed here today. It feels as though it's taking us 2 hours just to make our way through the crowds to this point. Is it? Shut my brain down, so I don't really notice, to be honest. Gosh, I do wish I had your absence of mind sometimes, Mr. Naruhodo. There you are. I had a feeling you lot would show your mugs up before long. Guessing that's Greg. Oh, Inspector Gregson. So you had to work as usual? One greetings to you. I do hope you've been keeping well since we last met. What's with all the ceremony? We just saw each other in the court this morning. Oh, you, Sunshine, the gentlewoman so loyally at your side. Oh. Why, thank you, Inspector. How good of you to notice. Might be a bit rough around the edges, but he's still proper English gentleman at heart. I suppose. You probably guessed, we're hoping to investigate the scene some more. Alright, well, that's the young trainee's domain. Alright, get over here, Gina. Here we go. My favorite character. Best girl. Gina Lestrade. She seems to be playing with a puppy. Are you giving it a traditional East End training? Gina? She's a police officer now? Amazing, isn't it? Well, she's an apprentice. She's a good kid, actually. Heart's in the right place anyway. She's got the detection bug, if you ask me. Yep. I think she'll follow in my footsteps nicely. What do you mean? I'm gonna retire soon. I'm being transferred. Oh, it's time for me to say toodaloo to London. Oh no, really? That's a bit sudden, isn't it? I had no idea. No, Gregson. Where are you going to be posted then? Good to see you. How are you getting along? I'm going to America. Not likely, but you're welcome to try. If you don't mind a trip to France, that is. That's not far. France? I'll be working in the Paris Police Prefecture. We're right up my alley. Let me hit the auto as I cough myself. Go to La France. Oh, I'm tempted to take the kid with me when I go. What? You're taking Gina to Paris? Well, I can't leave her here in London. Who knows what'll become of her. Alright. So it seems like Gina's in good hands. So she's worried she'll slip back into slipping her hands into people's pockets for purposes. I don't think he's worried about her pickpocket now, I think he's worried about the Reaper. Oh, of course. But that's playing on Inspector Gregson's mind too, isn't it? Because she was, yeah, we had to defend her. I mentioned any of this to Gina, so don't go blabbing. You hear me? Oh, no, of course not. I'm gonna keep that diving diva safe and sound. Until all of this is over, at least. Oh. Wait, did you just call me a blooming diving diva again? Oh, so you heard that, did you? Alright, well, yeah, any questions about the scene, you can put them into my capable detective diva here. Alright, you're the boss. Inspector Lestrade's in charge here now. Supposed to keep my word and not mention anything about Paris. So Gina, you got a new dog, have you? It's Spotty the dog. Oh, look at the dog. Isn't he great? Toby is his name. Toby. Oh, he's delightful. He's absolutely adorable. Yeah, the dog does seem lovely. But it's not so lovely Inspector Gregson that's playing on my mind, let's be honest. Wait, isn't Gregson's name Toby? No? What's his name? Yeah, Tobias. Yeah. Toby. Wait, hold on. I don't know why. I'm looking at the Crystal Tower. Crystal Tower? There's a hole in it. My own eyes. I've been looking forward to the great exhibition, haven't you, Mrs. Zano? Oh, yes. When I found out I had to return to Japan, I afraid I cursed my luck. But here you are, back in London, gazing upon at the magnificent tower. I know. Perhaps I was wrong to curse my luck so harshly. Wait, I need to talk to Gina. Alright, investigating the scene. Any news, Gina? Yeah, well, actually hoping that we could investigate the scene again. Yeah, alright. If it's around here, you can do what you like. Oh, that's right, isn't it? I'm going to be playing with my new friend here. Ah, yes, Toby. Whoa, big bark. Machine that exploded must be at the top of those stairs, I presume. I haven't actually seen it yet, so if you don't mind. Sorry, you can't go up there, Suze. Oh. It's like I told you all the way, told Otto yesterday. You and I ain't allowed to live Iraq. What's it called again? The reason we ain't supposed to touch it, the special dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act? Is that what you're talking of? That's the one. That's why only them lot are allowed to investigate it. What are they called again? The forensic something? The forensic investigation team. Is that what you're thinking of? Yeah, that's the one, yep. Well, at least we're helping her. Oh, but isn't it the case that the special dispensation has been lifted? I think so. I don't really get it, to be truthful with you. It's still supposed to get permission from some bigwig. Or other. I guess we'll go to, what's his name? Logs, yeah, Stronghold. Stranglehold? What's his name? I'm not sure that's quite Gina. I think you mean Long Stronghand. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's the one, yep. Apparently, he's always watching the time or something. So, without Long Stronghand's express permission, we can't investigate on the stage. Alright, today's trial. It was great winning. I had a right laugh. It was new on me that, you know, being caught and all. Then the whole time worrying I'm... What? Never mind. Yeah, I'm just doing my job, Gina. Watching someone else get it in the neck. Get it in the neck? Jeez. Get it in the neck is a lot of fun, actually. It's amazing when you show that Dodgy's Professor Dodgy experiment was a total fisk. Thanks. The Dodgy Professor, as you put it, Gina, is Mr. Naruhodo's client. Yeah, I'm starting to wish he wasn't, though. It's the boss I feel sorry for, sent off to do the impossible. What do you mean? He's supposed to arrest the other cove, ain't he? And in time for tomorrow and all. You know, the dodgy engineer. What's his name again? Mr. Drebber, you mean? Enoch Drebber? That's the one, yeah. Police are looking for this mysterious man with the black monocle. I guess they would be. But too much on the boss, if you ask me. You say he's giving him a gut ache. Oh, his IBS kicking in, huh? But I do wonder, is that you from the fried food? Yeah, that's true. The engineer whereabouts, you know, Gina? So Scotland Yard trying to track down Mr. Enoch Drebber. I wonder if they have any luck. It's really funny looking. Got two eyes, one don't match. Stole a glimpse of a picture of him earlier. I mean, I'm actually pinching on nothing. I didn't actually pinch it on nothing. The old devil's got it. Sorry, who? You know, the scowling reaper was always glugging down glasses of that blood-red plonk. Plonk. Ah, Lord Van Zeeks. Oh, he's at it for me, that cove. I don't know what he's scowling about. Always scowl. Yeah, mind. Probably would have been a great, good boss, how it goes. Rather be the Reaper's apprentice than a detective trainee. That's the way I see it. The way I see it, if the choice is between a chip guzzling detective and a chalice guzzling demigod, you're equally bad off with both. Suppose you're right. I don't thought like that. Glad we put that one into bed. Anyway, the point is, everyone at the yard's dead set on finding the fishy engineer. There don't seem to be no clues to go on, so they're stuck. Hey, I got a clue. But, yeah, Toby the dog. Where you found that little mutt then, Gina? Oh, don't be flaming rude, Otto. Slightly overreaction, did you think? Ain't no mutt. Yeah. Toby. Bonafide detective. Sorry? You're giving me a proper title on anything. It's Chief Inspector Toby. Oh, so he's a police dog, isn't he? Nothing compared to this little fella, Otto. Oh, really? According to what the boss said. Whoa. He's got one good whiff of your jaws. Chase that scent to the other side of the world. Is he going back again? What? To the other side of the world? You mean, he can swim? Said now, Otto. I think you may have missed the point. Or rather, why imagine? Just can't believe this little dog has such an incredible skill. Alright, one of these days they'll back orders on us. Not the other way around. Vision quite much. Well, anyway, what do you think about that? Toby here's Britain's first police dog. I found him down the East End the other day. Someone had chucked him out on the street. There you go, I knew she lifted him from somewhere. Oh, Gina, you're such a kind-handed soul, aren't you? To children and to animals. Alright, hold on. Yo, can Toby sniff this thing? About this, Gina. Still letting me letters at the moment. I only know A to E. Oh, Gina. It's the back of the card that's important. Oh, how come? There's a dirty old smudge on the back, that's all. Yep. Let's have a whiff then. You sure I don't smell nothing? Yeah. No, it didn't mean you should smell it. Oh, right. You mean Toby. Alright, here we go. Alright, stick him to the... stick him near the PC. Stick him near the screen. Yeah, stick him on the screen. Yeah, there we go. Take a whiff, Toby. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to talk anymore. I'm not going to do lines. I am dying. I'll just get a running commentary or something else. Alright, to the workshop. Alright, she just nicked our card. Alright, we don't have it yet? Okay. What else? Should we investigate the scene at hand? Or do we have it? Let's explore this place. First. And then go to Lord Stronghard. We feel sorry for him. Ouch. Yeah, I'm a bad person. Yeah, she's not laughing at that joke. Off limits. Okay, yeah. Stuff you got full of the boss's fish and chips. Yes, please. I love fish and chips. I suppose we need special permission. Alright. Okay, I think we're going to it. And it's a good time to probably cut the part here. So